Have you heard about the Ironman 70.3 coming to Swansea? I'm thinking of signing up for it next year. Oh yeah, I was just reading about that. It looks incredible. Right along the Welsh coastline. What made you interested in this particular race? Well, I've heard the course is absolutely stunning. It goes through Swansea Bay, Mumbles, and the Gower Peninsula. Plus, I love the idea of a coastal race. Something about the sea air just makes it special. I can definitely see the appeal. Do you know the exact distances? I always get confused with the 70.3 format. Actually, it's pretty straightforward. It's called 70.3 because that's the total distance in miles. You've got a 1.9 kilometers swim, then a 90 kilometers bike ride, and finish with a half marathon at 21.1 kilometers. It's basically half the distance of a full Ironman. That's still quite a challenge. Have you started training yet? I imagine you'd need some specific preparation for those coastal conditions. That's actually what I wanted to pick your brain about. I know the swim portion is in Swansea Bay, and I've heard the bike course can be pretty demanding with some coastal winds to contend with. You're right about that. From what I've read, the key is to get comfortable with open water swimming in various conditions. The Welsh coast can be unpredictable, so you'll want to practice in choppy water if you can. Good point. I should probably start looking at the official race details soon. Do you know where I can find the exact date for the 2024 event? You'll want to check the official Ironman website for that. They usually update it well in advance. But while you're training, make sure you focus on all three disciplines. A lot of people get caught up in just one aspect, but for a 70.3 comma, you need to be solid across all three. Thanks for the advice. I'll definitely keep that in mind. It's exciting to think about taking on such an iconic course in such a beautiful location. Absolutely. And remember, even though it's just a 70.3 comma, it's still a serious endurance event. Make sure you give yourself plenty of time to train and prepare properly. For sure. I think I'll start putting together a training plan soon. Having the goal of completing this coastal challenge is really motivating.